Welcome to the channel. Jess with JM Farms here, or Arrow JM Farms here in southeastern Oklahoma. This shooting a video today I've been wanting to do for a while now. Just now really everything's kind of worked out to where I can do it. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon here in Oklahoma. I think temps is up in the 60s, calling for a little bit of snow then this week, but I digress. If you're here, you're probably looking into this MTL Attachments tree and post puller. I've had really good luck out of it so far, on it for a couple of months, and thought I'd do a video today, do some, tell you what I like about it, what I don't like about it, show it in action, and yeah, that's it. Hopefully give you some insight if this is something you're looking at, whether you want to pull the trigger on this or go with something else. But so let me pull you in here a little closer. I'll show you some things. I've got the specs on their website here, just to tell you a little bit about it. Alright, as you can see here, nice thick teeth, big square tubing for the jaws. Got some bracing here. So I'll start by the main thing I don't like about it. As far as operation, it works great. No issues there. The only issue I have is when I'm hooking this thing up, I don't know if you can tell, there's really no, let's get over here, sun. There's no back plate for the skid steer quick attach. You can see with the hose bracket is right there. So you really got to watch it when you're hooking this thing up. I haven't messed it up yet, but I think if there was some type of plate to go from this bottom brace to this top brace, just to where when you're coming in with your quick attach, you'd hit that plate and then you could go up and then come into your angle support on the top. I think that would make it hooking it up a lot easier. Just to go over little specs here, I'll put a link to their website down in the description. I'm not sponsored by them. They're not paying me to do this review. This is something I purchased on my own, and I'll give you a few reasons why I went with this one versus some others. So the website says this is a 2.5-inch extreme duty cylinder capable of over 5,000 pounds of force. Of course, you see the cylinder protection here. That's pretty nice. So you got your, of course, your teeth here. Heavy pins and bushings on all pivot points. And along with that is they're all greasable. The Titan brand, I believe, doesn't have grease zerks on it, so a lot of people have to do mods and add the grease zerks to that. This one I didn't have to do it. Powder coated. Says it's comparable to the Blue Diamond model. To me, it looks more like the Titan brand, but I think it's probably more. Well, I definitely know it's more well built than the Titan model or the Titan brand version. It says these jaws open up to 11 3/4 inches. I have pulled 8-inch, 8.5, 9-inch, a couple of trees with it. See, of course, all hoses and the couplers were included. It says the weight on this is 450 pounds, so that's something to consider. I don't really have to worry about that on this tractor. This is a M105S. It's got plenty of lifting power. Now, I will say about the Kubotas, they are a little bit lightweight, so I do put a bell on the back if I think I'm going to be doing some bigger trees, and I might have to work them a little bit just for some extra weight. And the one thing that really, well, two things really. First off, if it was on sale, I think it's still on sale according to the website. This is January 30th of 2022. And what really drew me to this at this price range is that Their website states that this is all American-made steel. So I'm all about that. You know, if I can buy something American-made with American-made steel, especially for a good price, I'm gonna do it. So I mean, I don't remember exactly what the Titan model. I think it's 1,200 something bucks and some change, or it was. It's probably going up now because they've really had some price increases. And this one was $13.60 shipped to my door. So, you know, for another $100, I got a 100% American-made product. And another thing that the Titan doesn't have is this push bar. Now the push bar, I call it a push bar, but I think it's more of a just to keep the tree from falling back on your tractor or your skid steer, whatever you're using. You can push the tree with it a little bit, but what I found is when you pinch a tree with the jaws, and then you curl your loader to try to get some leverage and push with this push bar, what you end up doing is just snapping the tree down here at your jaws, and it will snap a tree. That brings me to another point. Saplings, really smaller trees, you don't want to pinch it too tight. You kind of get a feel for it. You just kind of bump it and feather it into the tree, and try to do it, you know, not to do it too much. Just enough to grab the tree, and then you can pull it out. And you might see some of that today. I may break a few, I don't know. Most of these I'm going to pull are decent size, so I shouldn't have too many issues. Alright, so I was trying to think if I forgot anything on this. If I remember something while I'm shooting some video, I'll come back and try to tell you. But the spot that I'm in, let's go have a look at it, and I'll kind of give you a rundown on it, what I got going on here. So we purchased this property in 2019. There's 2 hay traps back here on the hay meadows, and they just had a bunch of old hay that was breaking down. I've got the first trap up front. I pretty much got all that taken care of. I got all that out and cleaned up, and now I'm trying to finish up on this trap. Hopefully I can get it all done this year. So I don't know how well you can see this. Let me turn the camera around, and that way you can kind of get a better view. So I don't know if you can see this. All these old broke down bales, all this old hay wrap that makes a mess. It's half rotten. I'll probably end up coming in here with my grapple and kind of doing some finish work. You can see all this old stuff. A lot of these bales were actually good enough to feed, and that's how I've got rid of most of it, just by feeding. But you can see it's just a grown up mess, and you got these trees in here. I've got some of this I need to clean up, and then some back there I need to clean up. But I need to take out a few trees so that I can really get to them. So you can see we got a few trees here I got to take out. So I thought this would be a good time to showcase the MTL tree puller. And I don't know if I'll get all this tree line today. It's like I said, afternoon, early evening, so I'm gonna get what I can. Some of these are just grown, the barbed wire is grown into the tree, so I may have to cut them out with a chainsaw. But some of them it looks like I may be able to get, so we'll get what we can. Looks like we might have a bigger persimmon over there. We'll see how that one does. I don't know if that has a taproot or not. There's one tree we got around here that's really the only one that's giving me much trouble, and I think it's a sassafras. Those dudes have a taproot. Even just a little small tree like that, it's a little bit of a challenge. I mean, you can work them out, but like I said, it's not as easy to pull as some of your other ones. Alright, so with that, I'm gonna get a hay bale on the back of here and try to get you set up in a decent location where I can get some shots of this tree puller in action. Stick around. hopefully you're getting a pretty good idea of what this MTL tree post puller can do. A few of those I had to work at them, but I'll tell you what, these things had tap roots on them. So I don't know. That tap root there is going in the ground a good almost 3 feet, if not all of 3 feet. So, but they got them. I mean, some, just like any other tree, you might have to work it back and forth a little bit. But the thing I like about the puller is you've got a hold of it, so you can actually work it back towards you. You can push on it and kind of work it back and forth. Whereas if you just have a bucket or something like that, you can really only work it one way. Pull it and then go get on the other side of the tree, work the other way, assuming you can do that. This way you can work it back and forth from that one side of the tree. So I think I'm going to mount this up on the loader, maybe get you some close-up views. Got a few more of these small trees to pull, and then I'll try to pull some in this fence line. giving you a pretty good idea of what the MTL attachments tree and post puller can do. You know, some of these gave me a little bit of trouble in this fence line, and the main reason for that is I really wasn't pulling straight up. I was trying to pull it away from the fence line, and so at that pinch point, you know, I was pulling at that pinch point where you had the roots in the ground, and then you got that push bar up top, and it'll snap it right there at them jaws. So you can definitely work it in and out, or back and forth, but when you kind of do that initial pull, it really wants to pull straight up. At least in my experience, it works a little bit better that way. But I mean, you can see the stuff that we're pulling here. And that's pretty good size. That prickly ash, tickle tongue, something like that. They're all down this fence line. So I got what I wanted for the most part pulled out of the hay trap. So now I can get in here and start cleaning up some of these bales, and then I can get to those trees, and then I've got plenty more pulling to do on this fence line. I'm not going to get it all done today, and I think I'm going to go up here and probably end this video with pulling some cedars, just because I didn't pull any cedars with it, and I know that's kind of a big deal. I pulled some cedars with it already, and it has done good. So I think I'll end it here. You know, be on the lookout for a grapple video. I'm gonna have to come clean all these piles up I've been making. Also, I just got done recording a fencing video for horse fence, so I'll be doing some editing on that and getting that, you know, uploaded. So be on the lookout for that. And if you haven't, please hit that like button, subscribe, so you don't miss any future videos. Thank y'all for watching. God bless. Come back. We'll see you next time. Thanks. Alright, like I said, I'm going to try to pull some cedars here in the video. Getting these, and this one here's, I don't know, maybe 4.5, 5 inches. Maybe 5.5, especially down at the base. Actually, maybe closer to 6 down at the base, but that's a pretty good size. We'll see what it'll do. And I've got, if I can get in there to them, I got a few more down through here I'll try to get to. So.